time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense takes the field to start this game off. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Wisconsin's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Wants to throw on third down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Badgers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Fires to the tight end. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Huskers line it up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Nolan. Back's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Barrels ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams.
Jones. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out. He's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his 1st sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Badgers are flying down the field. Caught. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things... There he goes! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On target over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Continuing to turn and move him forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the 1st down. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Badgers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Nolan. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the tight end. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. A 1st and 10 for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man on the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nebraska!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Note. San Diego State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of the 6-1-9. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything. Breaks into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Vic. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this one is perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Lane. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Clark. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out quickly. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Works the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Clark. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That gives them a 16-10 lead.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Now from inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And the Huskers have this offense rolling. The play action fake. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And here comes the offense on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. Badgers getting that pass rush from the second level, like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front who transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys that are tough guys, but one thing you have to have at Wisconsin for defense, versatility when you play linebacker.
The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. He's got the tight end. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, third down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Dropping back, it's Nolan. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the two-point try.
Nebraska, 22. Wisconsin, 17.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Vick. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
ready to go back to work on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hand off to Jones. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And that big, bad Husker front just keeps wreaking havoc in the backfield.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the defensive line to dominate the football game. You don't want to have to blitz and bring all these extra bodies. And this defensive line, this black shirt defensive line is doing their job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. At midfield, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Badgers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure coming. Finds a little space.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The sure hands, it's Jones. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Unloads quickly. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. There he goes. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's inside the 40. Past the 3-1.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's the pressure. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Gonna run it. It's McClure. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The Huskers decide to punt it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Nolan. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for room, it's McClure. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Vic. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vic. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Corner's going to give them room. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Levis.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball's out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.